To all the people who say you can't blame the refs, oh no, you can't always just say it's the refs' fault, blah blah blah. Well, to everybody that says that, maybe watch this.
12:42 to go in the second.
It wasn't much, but I wanted to get a penalty against Nashville.
Let's get this going, boys. All right, let's get into it. Tim Peel. Oh, I've hated this guy for a long time, and I don't know if the other Sens fans have noticed this. Every time he would, I don't think this season because I think he's been in the States, but there's been times where I noticed Tim Peel. I think there was one game against Boston where it was like something crazy, like 6 penalties against Ottawa, 0 against Boston, and Boston at the time were the most penalized team in the league. And lo and behold, Peel was calling that game, or was refereeing it, and it just seems to trend. I just always noticed every time Tim Peel would be referee, we would get no calls, 0, zilch, which would lead to us losing. And this is going back a year or two, but you know what? Unfortunately, you can, and the proof was right there. That's corruption. That's absolute corruption. It's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. You call the game the way it's supposed to be called. I don't care what happens. If it's a penalty, it's a penalty. If it's not, it's not. If you're doing something purposely, saying, "Oh, I had to call something." I mean, I just for whatever reason. No, that's not the way it's supposed to work. You call it as you see it, and it goes to show you that's not the case with Tim Peel. So that's my rant. I'm glad he's gone. To be honest, good riddance. See you later. There might be more refs like that. Who knows? But there should be an investigation. In my case, my opinion, because the reffing, and I'm not the only one. I'm not the only fan that's been saying this. Everybody from around the league has been saying this. Fans around the league, the reffing's been atrocious. Calls that make no sense, calls that make sense, and then same exact thing happens on the other side, and they don't call it. Like, yeah. So, anyways, I'm gonna get to the Sens game here, and I'm gonna be honest with you. 5 o'clock start. I mean, come on, what the hell's going on? 5 o'clock? I've got kids. I've got to feed the kids. I got to do this. I can't sit there and watch the game properly. I missed basically the first 2 periods. I tried my best to kind of glance as much as I could, having it on kind of in the background as I'm trying to deal with my family. But I mean, I don't understand how we can do that. Anyways, whatever. I caught the full third period. The first 2, from what I could see, Calgary had most of the play, the majority of the time. It's weird because when I sat down in the third, Ottawa was playing like that's probably their best period I've ever seen them play. That third period, and I don't know if anybody else is going to agree with me, but I could see it. They played amazing. They played unreal in that third. One thing I want to mention about the announcers, and they did this last game too, when Ottawa, I think it was, I can't remember, 12 minutes left or something in the third, they started talking about shutout. 2 minutes later, Calgary scored. Same thing happened in this game. Same thing. Actually, it was even less time. They mentioned shutout, Ottawa scored. Boom. I think it was like a minute later. Stop talking about it. Don't even mention it. I don't know why the announcers do it. They even talked about it. The announcer was like, "Ooh, you said it, and then they scored. That's on you." I know it's a superstition, but you just don't say it. Just don't mention it. Don't even think it. If it happens at the end of the game when it's 0 seconds left, then mention it for sure. Of course, it's over. Why? Why mention it? I don't know why. That's even though it's Ottawa that got the goal, it just makes no sense to me. Just stop mentioning it. Just don't say anything. But good work for the Norris goal. I mean, nice hard work by Danoff to get him to the front, and Norris ties it up. Solid hard work. I love that. That's what I love. And I'll get to other stuff like Gus later, but here's a theory I have about why I think Ottawa has so much trouble with Edmonton. Not even trouble. They get demolished by Edmonton every time. I think Edmonton doesn't play a structured game. They play, from what I can see, they play a very loose, kind of let the top guys do what they want kind of game. Ottawa can't counter that. Because Ottawa seems to be a little more like I mean, first of all, the talent is not there, right, to be able to hold McDavid or Draisaitl. And they tend to just kind of go around our defense because our defense isn't quite good enough, and just get. I mean, the goaltending is not the greatest either when we're playing Edmonton. But having said that, I think that's kind of the reason why we do so much better against Calgary. Calgary does not have near the kind of talent that Edmonton has, so we can handle them better. And we've also had, I mean, amazing goaltending the last 3 games from Gustafsson. I know 2.5 you want to call it, from Gus, and he's been absolutely lights out. Now, unfortunately, I know a lot of people say, "Well, keep him up," and you're absolutely right. It's a no-brainer for me. It's a no-brainer, but it's not the way Dorian and Meldick work. They pay Murray a ton of money. I mean, they already have Hogberg. They got to play them, and I know what's going to happen. Murray's going to come back, Hogberg's going to come back, and Gustafsson's going to get set back down again. What I don't seem to understand is I'm guilty of not watching Gus play before the last couple games. I'll be honest with you. But he seems like he knows what he's doing. He seems like an NHL goalie. He seems like a starter. Like this so far. I know it's only been a couple games. But he seems like that guy. Why would you, if you knew this, you should know who's in your system. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? You should not know who's in your system, what kind of goaltending? Why the hell are we signing guys like Murray and Hogberg when we've got this amazing guy coming up from the system? He's been in the system for a while now. So don't give me this, he's too young. No. No, I don't understand that. I mean, we're going with young guys anyways. Why not have him? You know what I mean? So, and he's been better than any goalie we've had. I mean, other than maybe Decord. Well, Decord, I love Decord, but he hasn't. I mean, Gustafsson's been completely lights out. He's the reason why we won in the last 2 games. And it's. I mean, I think anybody will agree with me with that. I don't understand the way they do things, but again, I'm not a GM. They're probably thinking, they want to keep him in the system, get him developed, blah blah blah. But this guy seems more than ready right now. I don't know if he's playing against the Leafs tomorrow night. I hope he does, but I don't know. They might want to put Forsberg in there. Who knows? Maybe Gus is good to go again. I hope he is, because man, he's been a treat to watch. I don't feel so scared when they're let's take a shot. No. Anyways, yeah. So let's hope they keep him. I doubt it. I don't think it's going to happen, unfortunately, just the way things work. But I really, really hope it does. I really hope they keep him. I hope they just say, you know what, sorry, Murray, you've lost the job for now, kind of thing, right? And I mean, what do they do with Hogberg then? That's the other problem. But let's see. Let's see what happens. Then, as we get further into the third period, sorry, I got off topic a little bit. Some more great passing from the Sens, and Tierney gets a goal. Second goal in 2 games. And what I liked about that goal, not just the goal, hard work, again, good passing. They didn't sit back. They didn't just go, okay, we're up 2-0. Okay, let's just try to win. Let's just try to not let them score. No, they kept going like it was like they were down 1-0. They just kept playing. That's exactly what kind of a team you need. That's the kind of mentality that you need going forward to help the young guys. That's what I've been saying this whole year. It's not necessarily the losses. It's the way they're losing. And the way they're winning now is perfect. That's the way you got to do it. In my opinion, anyways. I know I'm not a coach, blah, blah, blah. But that's perfect. If they would have lost this game, I still wouldn't have been mad. I'd be like, you know what? Still played well. Yeah, so I mean, that's it. Great forechecking, and then they end up, honestly, Calgary didn't really do much. They couldn't do much. Ottawa played amazing that third. I mean, I think there was one chance where Gus made a beautiful save near the end. Other than that, I mean, I know we got the empty net, but that was a perfect third period. Perfect. I didn't see anything wrong with that third period. I didn't see anybody really out of place much. Everybody kind of knew their role and played it perfectly. And I mean, this was a great third period. So let's give it up. That's perfect. I love this. Hoping more of this is going to come. And I think they're getting confidence from a great goaltender in the back. They're getting a ton of confidence right now. And you can see it. You can feel the confidence. I don't know if anybody else is like that. I don't have like some kind of sixth sense or something. I can feel the confidence in the players. They're confident in their goalie. They're confident that they can win the game. So that's good. That's good. That's all leading till next year, right? We're not getting, guys. Don't start. Oh, we're gonna make the playoffs. No, we're not making the playoffs. Don't even get there. It's not happening. But this is actually moving forward instead of moving backwards right now, and that's what's so promising about next year. And then just to think of all the guys coming up, like I know Jeff comes on here, talks about Pinto, talks about a bunch of other guys. We've got so much more talent coming up that I can only see good things moving forward. And I know Mark Mathot said he had tweeted out saying that the Sens will be better than the Leafs in 2 to 3 years. I don't care if they're going to be better or not, but I can tell you one thing: they're going to be, if they continue this, they're going to be not even just a playoff team, but a contender in 3 years. I think 2 is still they'll still be a little young, but 3 to 4 years. That's my thoughts on that, and you can quote that. What's today? It's March 24th, 2021. So 3 years from now, we'll be talking, potential cup contenders. Absolutely. If everything goes the way, it's planned. So that's something to really look forward to. I am so excited about this. This is awesome. I love it. I feel like we've turned a corner now, the Sens. Hopefully we can keep it, right? So, anyways, guys, that's all I have for you today. Go Sens go, and Sens till the end, baby. I'll see you guys later.